Where's Willis? Where's Willis?
Perhaps this is what we need.
We stand united. For the clan!
Careful.
For the clan! Interloper!
Hello. These are just some odds and ends of mine. It's beautiful. Goodbye.
What have we got? Take a look. Go well.
Test 1 2 Test 1 2 check check What the fuck? There we go. Testing. There we go. My headset's dying. I'm gonna need like a new headset one day soon.
Don't worry. The tree itself will not be harmed. What are you waiting for?
Oh. Hey.
Accomplishment
Oh,
for
hey,
somebody
sorry.
that's not lived with this shit their whole
Hello?
lives.
Test, test.
That's true. Oh, welcome, Space Ghost.
Thanks.
All right, I'm coming to you.
We're at the tree.
Okay.
The tree?
Oh, this tree.
Got some spikes now.
Am I? I'm the highest level now. Wow.
Yep. I got my monk to 12 last night before I went to bed.
Oh, you did.
I got a ranger
You know
and a
what I
monk.
realize
at
it's
12
like it's smart to have like a farm character, like farm legendaries
Yeah.
or whatever, you know,
now. Yeah, I agree.
and then put it in the bank, the stash.
Yeah, no, it makes it a lot easier when you're starting out, that's for sure.
Yeah, luckily I had enough shit I had stored away in my bank before I died last night that I was able to, right off the bat, get everything covered as far as shields and all the other stuff that made running through here so much nicer.
Also, like helping someone else lower level, I feel like is so much safer. Keeps you occupied.
Yeah.
You like that spell, Space Ghost?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Is that the bone thing?
It's, yeah, bone cage. If I click really far and then hold it down, I like walk while I do it. Sweet.
Yeah, look at you. You look like a badass. You look like you're ready to take back the capital.
Yeah. I look like I'm ready
Start a coup.
to start a coup, to overthrow Mike Pence.
Or Trudeau. Overthrow Trudeau.
Yeah, overthrow Trudeau. I sent LD a
Does
bunch
he have his own house?
Yeah, I think so,
Like,
yeah.
you'll have a
Hey,
White
did y'all
House?
see that I posted?
Yeah,
that,
it's not the White. It's like something way less cool than the White House.
the Max Roll build guides are finally live.
Oh,
And so they've got one that gets you through Ascendancy for pretty much all the classes out now, and which ones they're considering the best of each one of them right now.
I'm resisting that information until I've like thoroughly played it myself, and then I'll look.
And I think I have thoroughly played the opening shit myself. enough.
I don't feel
I
that
don't
way.
know.
I'm not wasting shit on shit.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm gonna start probably pre-watching fights before I go in because I don't want to just go in
Yeah.
completely ignorant. Like I want to at least know what I'm up against in hardcore. So that is one thing. That's one thing I will do.
Diablo. Wait. Oh, this isn't Diablo. Path of Exile. 2 builds.
Yeah, I sent Anarchy. I sent LD. I didn't want to post it in the main Discord because I didn't want to trigger everybody with politics. But I sent LD like a bunch of these like various like polls and things because I've been keeping an eye on shit for quite a long time, like probably like 15 years or so. Been watching it pretty close, and we always argue about it because he's from Montreal and they just have such a different perspective in Montreal. But I sent him this
They're
picture.
conservative.
No, they're
from
very
American perspective?
they're very liberal
Oh, okay.
in Montreal. It's kind of like the epicenter of like kind of liberalism and like whatever progressivism, that
They
sort of
like
thing.
they're into pronouns and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're just sort of. Quebec has a very they're kind of distinct culture. They fight very hard for it. Like they're very intense because of the French and because of all this stuff. They just really try. So it's actually not quite. I mean, yes, the pronoun stuff, I think that they would somewhat embrace that, but even that they would have some reservations with it because it's all about like French culture and protecting that. So anything that kind of looks to threaten that, they're very wary of. But yeah, anyways, I was looking at it today and then I saw this other poll, dude. And so I don't know if you give a shit about this stuff, but to me it's fascinating. When interest rates started to spike a few years ago, which everyone knew they would after COVID, because of course governments spend, inflation happens, interest rates go up to bring down inflation. If you have a strong economy, who gives a fuck? America's fine, but Canada has a shit economy. So anyways, I remember when interest rates started to go up, I told my wife, I'm like, we're going to watch the polls now. Like obviously everything's getting more expensive for anyone in debt, which most of us are. Any homeowners, anyone who's carrying a mortgage, anything, it's all getting more expensive. So that's stressful. But then there's also just like, there's cost of living, all that kind of shit going up. And exactly when interest rates started to rise, you can just see the Conservative Party like rise at the same time, like exactly
Right.
early 2022. That's when it started, and it's just like
Yeah.
you watch the polls and you can just see a steady climb. And the Conservatives are actually polling in a place where I've never seen them in my lifetime poll before. The only other time where I think they polled like this was when Justin's dad was in politics. And everyone fucking hated him too. And then it like yeah, it turned into this huge like conservative majority that lasted for about 8-10 years after that. And it looks like it's going to happen again.
So y'all are gonna flip, is what you're saying?
We are. I'd be very shocked if we didn't. I mean, if
That's
interest,
lit.
if interest rates come down aggressively this year before the election, and if Trudeau can somehow leverage that and say, hey, I got us through this, you know, whatever, and now look, rates are coming back down, maybe he could make some inroads. But I don't know, man. I feel like it's too much. And Canadian politics, they don't usually last more than 10 years, anyways. It's like
Right.
one party can run for a while, but then that's just how it's always
That's
gone.
what it is. It just flips, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, exactly. But it was just like today I kind of sat, it was like I was in my little manic headspace in the morning and I'm like looking at this shit and reading things. I'm just like really like intense about it. So I'm just like, oh, I could post it in my Discord. Nah, I'll just send it to LD. I don't want to fucking trigger anybody with politics this morning. First thing, just because I'm fucked up.
Well, Canadian politics are just different too.
Yeah, they are. They are. I know.
You all don't make some things political that America does.
Yeah. Well,
And
America.
that's where everyone cares about that shit more in America. The stuff that really shouldn't be political.
Yeah. America has the distinction of having a very, very, very big evangelical community, like a very, very strong, and not just evangelicals, but just religious community. It's not just it's like Catholics too. It's very, very strong Christian roots.
Yeah.
So Canada doesn't really have that as much. I mean, we do have Christian roots here too. Obviously, we're all Westerners do, but America really is passionate.
I'm useless right now, by the way, because I took off all my orange items, so I just don't even look at me, okay?
You're beautiful.
I don't have certain items. Don't look at me.
I'm hideous.
Oh shit! Who's fighting? Are you fighting this guy?
Yeah.
Dude. What the fuck?
Come on, boys. Trying to get in.
Well, I had him down there.
Careful.
I
Don't
see
do
you.
not tank. He does these big fucking like don't face tank any.
I did solo him once.
Yeah, boys. Yeah.
It's pretty tough.
Yeah. I mean, if you stand right in with him, he does do that big slammy thing, and I've died to that before.
But why didn't he get out? Like when I fought him, he was like running all around in here.
Yeah, I've fought him before where he did that, where he's just sat here. I think when I ran away, like when I ran really far away, he kind of follows you,
Oh,
but you have to like make that distance.
I didn't get any loot for that.
I didn't really either. I got a couple of orbs.
Ooh, a straw sandals.
Really wish we could put.
Schmeagles.
I really wish we could like see each other's names above our heads. Like, there's got to be
I
a
know.
way to do that.
Let me ask ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Well, I've got it set up to where I've got life bars above
Yeah.
y'all's heads, so
Yeah.
at least I can see where you are now.
Yeah. No, I have that too, and that does help. But it's just like it seems kind of dumb. Should be able to.
Okay, I'm asking. In Path of Exile 2, the feature display player names where their head is handled through the game options. Open the options menu.
Mm-hmm.
Go to UI settings. Find player nameplate settings. Options, interface.
Player nameplate settings.
I don't see that at all.
I've never seen
Sounds like
that.
something that ChatGPT is making up.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
sounds
oh, here's-
like
yeah,
Wow,
okay.
not from.
Yeah.
Find player nameplates. Show health bars and player names or something similar. Okay, bro. First off, I don't pay you $20 a month for you to say or something similar. What the fuck?
ChatGPT, you suck.
It lies all the fucking time.
I know it does. I've noticed that too.
Because, like, I know it's lying because at the start it goes,
In there.
it says in Path of Exile 2 and Path of Exile. So it's just telling me Path of Exile.
Yeah.
But yeah, why would they not let you show player names? Stupid.
Anything else around here we need to fight?
We gotta stab.
Willis
We gotta stab the spikes into the tree.
I've already done it.
Oh, you did it?
Mm-hmm.
I have to.
That's
Have
why
you-
I'm headed to the Grim Tangle.
Have you done it, Anarchy?
Done what?
Stab the spikes into the tree.
I don't know.
Just down here. I have to
I'm
do
not
it.
sure. Yeah, I did do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Now the others.
Do as I command. Release this shade to my service.
Yeah, look at Willis. He's just running all ahead of us.
Willis can't stop, won't stop. That's how he is, man. I think I'm
No,
watching.
I just don't want him to die like last time.
I know. He makes me nervous, but he's
He's too confident, you know?
he can't stop.
Can't stop him.
I learned it from y'all.
Hey,
No, you
Dude, my
learned it.
character is
No, you learned it from
persistent.
Essa.
I keep trying to give y'all
I heard you
fucking
had him-
good habits and shit.
Take a
Y'all
look.
just rubbing off on me.
yeah.
No, that's
we have
you're
some good
talking.
habits,
You're talking
like-
about Essa and Woe and all those guys. I don't push like
I
that.
tell you what, my the reason why I've lived so long is because I've been so casual. I've always been behind someone else. That's literally the only reason why I've been alive.
It's smart. What's that? 10%
There's always like a
cast
level
speed,
12
that's really
space ghost there to die for.
good. Hell yeah. What do I need like a wand,
Am I in here alone?
a white wand. I need a white wand.
Just motion at my patio. Are those fucking bees back? I swear to
The wound,
God.
Only by a
Like, where do
camp
bees
Grim
go when it's
Tangle.
like 32 degrees at night?
I don't know.
They all pile up in a big orgy pile and rub their feet and their wings together to stay warm.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Where at? Where's this orgy pile? Because I want to fucking spray it with Raid.
It's in the middle of the hive.
We gotta go-
What hive?
They all pile up on top of the queen to make sure the queen stays the warmest.
Alright, is this in the ground or like a yellow jacket? Where would they be?
Yellow jacket's gonna be in the center of that yellow jacket nest, but we're talking about honeybees, so they'll be in the middle of the hive wherever the hive is built at.
Yeah. These things are yellow jackets and they always like fly towards my camera and try to create little nests. But I don't know where their main nest is. I can't find it.
Yellow jackets normally have something that, well, it depends on whether they're ground hornets or not, but yellow jackets will have a big paper-looking,
Yeah.
like a
See,
skull.
they'll form those in the corner of my house, like on the outside,
Yeah.
but like I don't know where they're coming from before that, you know?
They just wander all over the place, man. They're every damn where.
They're annoying.
I need to find the Grim Tangle.
I'm in the Grim Tangle.
Oh, you are? Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Me too.
On my way.
We're all in the Grim Tangle, bro. I'm just knocking over boulders in here. This is the same as Mudbutt, by the way. It's just reskinned.
Lazy ass
Space
Diablo
spirits is
2
I know.
creators.
They got the NetEase team over here. Actually, that is one thing I appreciate. Not to be like a racist, but all the people that worked on this are like
Please.
English-speaking New Zealanders.
Right.
You've some power, Evermite. You'd have made a
It's
world
kind of scary though, because
sister.
like when I visited their office, I was thinking like, what happens when these guys like they're so desperate to keep the job because like there's no other gaming company like that in New Zealand.
Right.
So where do they go?
Yeah. America, I guess.
Well, most of them are pretty like podunk. They don't like to leave, and they don't have like
Yeah.
the means to get to America. So
Yeah, I guess so.
they just go to like some boring ass like tech company or something. A tattered robe. How do I get over there, bruh? Oh, yeah. Dude, Willis looks cool too. Look at him. Look
I
at his
know.
feet.
Yeah.
Do we have the same skin?
I don't have a skin.
You don't have a skin? It looks like you did. Okay, we won't judge you.
No skins.
Huh.
This is it. I
I'm
don't-
stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
So I don't know what that was in the way.
Get out of my asshole. What's this? Is this the boss?
I think so.
Oh,
Watch poison on the ground. Watch poison on the ground. Willis, be careful.
I got it.
you're going down too, Space.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get out of that fucking poison.
Look at this. We're always looking out for each other. I like that.
Yeah. Willis, what are you doing?
I have a feeling someone's gonna die
Scaring
in
me.
here. I think someone's gonna die in here.
Oh, nah. No
I think
way.
someone's gonna die in here, dude.
We got tons of
Oh,
damage.
she put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
So are these little mushroom things poison? They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, bone one. Yeah.
We just rip all the poison, okay?
Is this the boss? Oh no, this is the Cemetery of the Eternals.
Yeah. We need to know where that is anyway, because that'll be the next spot after we.
Dude, this
Oh, no.
dungeon's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, you want to go down there and beat Bramblewood, or?
I'm scared.
Which one? The Druid?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, we could do it. He just.
No, let's
I've
not
died
risk
to
it.
I've died to him a few times though.
All right. Well, then let's
I am a
just
little
take
nervous
it
about that guy.
on
Let's go farm something.
Through the Grim Tangle.
You want to farm the cemetery?
Yeah, that's the.
Alright.
I like farming there.
Yeah. Decent amount of bosses.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
Quickly, my
That
family's gonna
bastard- I
die.
sent for reinforcements.
Fucking liar, he killed
I
him.
don't take
Yeah.
orders from you.
Every Dateline is like that.
Cemetery.
The guy that calls 911 and insinuates, oh, she's missing. She's dead. You killed her, motherfucker.
Putrefy.
I noticed that. Like, my wife and I watch hundreds of Datelines. The number one thing that's a giveaway is, first off, if it's a woman that was killed, it was someone close to her. It was like a man, like a husband or a lover. And then the second thing is they always very subtly sort of insinuate some ulterior thing, like, oh, she had a mental illness, oh, she was talking about leaving, oh, she was thinking about killing herself. That's like the number one thing that a killer says.
Well, there's the Praetor. And we got an elite.
Oh shit, careful, careful. Help. These jumpers, we got jumpers. And that big ass guy, oh, he's fucking using someone's tomb.
As
That's
a weapon.
yeah, as a weapon.
Watch out.
Oh my god, dude, that's a badass looking monster.
He gone.
Incredible, incredible.
Alright, I gotta run back to town real quick because they don't give us any inventory space here. Oh wait, no, I'm fine. That's not. Yeah. Did I end up all the company force invoices, and I thought we had hit $500,000 in annual revenue, but we're like $1,400 away.
Oh.
And it makes me just want to like
Just give him a
like this. Just CEO would just sign up for his own thing or something.
Or you should just sell yourself something.
Yeah, that's that'd be dishonest, wouldn't it?
Well, you did like start sort of like you have to get someone that you know to start like a company
Well,
that could buy it.
I didn't count December yet, so
Somebody's got a skill gem in the glacial lagoon over here. And
that's
I've
most
got a
likely
elite.
me. Oh, no, that's not me. That's Space Face. I think. Oh shit! Yeah, this is a yellow dude over here. Oh god, careful, careful, careful.
I got it.
I was getting puffed up. Why can't I pick up some of these things, like this thing? Oh, that's not mine. That's
Because
why, right?
We changed it to the short allocation, remember?
Yeah.
In case somebody died or DC'd.
Yeah. Hey, Space, change yours to that too, because we realized that like,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
yeah. I think if you DC, it eventually just goes to the
No,
party.
if you've got it on permanent, it does not allow anybody else to get it.
Yeah, except that didn't happen with Desmir when he DC'd.
That
Remem-
was because I had it on short.
Oh,
Okay.
is it based on the group or the individual?
I think it's the leader, party leader.
I think it's whoever started the party.
Oh.
That's the reason why we need to make sure that it's set up the right way. We got rings over here if y'all need them.
Listen, Space, because I just want your loot, okay?
You can have all my loot.
I want your fucking loot.
Take it. I don't deserve
My
it.
dearest daughter.
Don't say that.
Don't deserve any fucking loot. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit.
All right, Peepee Poopadoo. Dude, at first I thought she was joking when she was being like that. Then I felt bad 'cause she wasn't joking.
I know. I kind of had the same vibe. I mean, I've like been talking to her a little bit more. I kind of have a bit more of an idea of what's up, but a little bit.
That mentality is so foreign to me. Like, I'm just such the opposite.
Yeah, no, and that's, man, that's the way to live. Is to like just keep pushing forward, man.
Yeah.
That's what I try to tell
I
my
just feel
kids.
bad because like I'm not trying to be like that. It's
No,
just,
I know.
It's effortless, just as effortless as it is for someone else to be not that way.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, a lot of people who haven't dealt with depression or anxiety, like heavy levels of anxiety, don't. It's like you can't really fathom it. Like it's so like debilitating for so many people, and it just doesn't make sense. Like, so you know, you can see it from the outside. You're like, what the fuck? Like, just go to work, go for a run, do something. You know, like do something. Snap yourself out of it. But it's like fucking like, it's just every day. You know, it never stops, or at least. And it's like usually there is something. I feel like usually there is something underneath it, like something that someone's hiding from or avoiding, but not always. And then sometimes it gets to a point where it just gets so, like, maybe it is something you're hiding from, but it's, you know, you spent so many years, like, just, I don't know, just kind of hiding from it that, you know, just to try to kind of, like, move on with your life becomes almost impossible. You're like, you like, create the habit of, like, obsessing over certain shit, almost. Like, I've done that in a way, like there's certain people where I got really angry with, like, some family members, and I, like, every day just kind of, like, I would just wake up and I'd think about it and I'd be angry, and it was almost like became a habit of just like being angry every day. Right. And it was like stupid shit, stuff that like they weren't even thinking about anymore, no one else is, but you know, part of that I think is the amount of THC I was consuming, because that does seem to contribute to that mindset. When I'm not on it, I don't think like that as much.
Right.
That's just for myself, you know. I can always, but she doesn't smoke weed, so she talks about it. That was actually the thing that kind of like when because I didn't really know her very well, and then she said something like that one day, and I don't know if she was joking, but she was like, I should just, you know, start smoking some weed or something to deal with my problems. And my first thought is like, do not do that. Like, do not do that. That
might be a short-term fix.
Yeah, well, it would be, right? And I mean, that's sort of why it's dangerous in a way for some people, is just because it can be a short-term fix. It can convince you that it's your answer.
Isn't it weird how some people are just very different, have a relationship with like drugs? Like my boss, my co-founder, he's like, oh yeah, I smoke every day.
Yeah.
And I had not a clue. He's very productive. Like,
yeah,
it's just odd, you know?
I know a lot of people, I worked with a lot of people like that too. That was when it kind of woke me up to the fact that a lot of the whole, you know, potheads are just a bunch of, you know, they just sit on the couch and eat and don't do anything. I mean, that woke me up to the reality that's not always the case. It is the case for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely is.
No,
There's
well,
a reason there are
problem.
those fucking
That's the problem,
stereotypes.
though, is some people look at others that are like actually functional.
Yeah.
And then they group themselves in that, even though that's not really how they are.
That is true.
That's just not, I mean, it's not like any fault of their own. It's just genetically they're predisposed to a different way of living.
Yeah.
Dude, look at our
I know.
so many. Wait, where's Willis? He's over here. God, we're too ADHD. Why are we following each other? It's the worst thing ever.
I don't know.
Like, what the fuck?
We should really follow that green dot.
Just
on
follow
that.
Willis.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's fucking normal here. Dude, I had to hide on Steam because my boss I have him added on Steam.
That's fine. Yeah, No, it's funny because my dad was always for years like he's just this hard line, like no drugs, actually no alcohol either guy. Yeah, he's never touched a drop or smoked anything, nothing like that. And he always had like a really hard line. And he worked, he works as like a flooring salesman. He's done it for years at this like home hardware. It's like a Home Depot type thing up here. And his boss, the guy who owns the store, I ran into him at a dispensary once.
Oh wow.
Coming out of the dispensary, and we had a little bullshit session and talked and whatever, and like he always liked me because he likes my dad. My dad's a good worker. He's definitely a good employee. So boss liked him. So we chatted a bit, and I told my dad about it, and I was just like, yeah, your boss smokes weed. Like, just so you know.
Dude, you know what's crazy about our parents' generation is like, they like my dad. Like he he wasn't like a hard worker, but he was consistent. Worked
Yeah.
at like Merck for like 40 years. I can't even imagine doing
I
that.
know me either. Yo, we're feeding the neighborhood cats. Really? Oh, jeez. Sorry, my daughter just came out and
Oh, good. I need to
interrupted.
check this invoice real quick. My drive. Shared. Customer invoices. Okay.
I might run away and eat something because I'm starting to feel it. I haven't eaten anything yet today.
Yeah, I might get lunch too.
Oh yeah, it's almost lunchtime for you. Shit.
Due date 1:15.
Man, I've been watching this Mr. McMahon documentary on Netflix. You know, like the wrestling guy. The guy is such a scumbag. It's like holy
Yeah?
shit. Well, it's just like you gotta like if you understand like the business and just how the world works and stuff. He's like really not any more of a scumbag than probably a lot of guys in his position. But like and I mean he ran that company through the 80s and the 70s, and there was like all sorts of crazy shit going on. But just the amount, I didn't realize the amount of scandal that they faced back in the kind of 80s and 90s. Like Vince was on trial, like he was going to be indicted for like some kind of steroid thing, and that was really huge. Like he almost went to jail, and there was like a bunch of things that kind of happened, and it was like, but like the way he talks, like he's the kind of guy because he's a businessman. So he's the kind of guy who is willing to sacrifice, say whatever he has to, do whatever he has to do to protect his business, which is fair enough. That's most businessmen, like at least people who want to succeed. But it's like the amount of shit that he had to cover up, like for himself, even just himself, to like to kind of like maintain this some kind of level of like decency for the general public. Like there were people trying to smear him and all this, and he's just denying it and whatever. And just like watching him being interviewed in this Netflix documentary and talk about it, it's just like this guy is everything he's saying is so calculated. Like he's so like he's telling a story. Like that's what this even this documentary is. It's just more like promotion. That's all it is.
Oh yeah.
But these guys are pretty masterful at it. That is one thing. Bye, sweetie. I love you. But it's very fascinating. But it's just like, man, the shit. Like what happened? Like he had this female referee that he hired to sort of like show like I don't know that they were being progressive or something, and then she eventually accused him of raping her. And like I saw her interview, and it was this whole, I mean, I don't know, like, right? Like everybody's just looking for a payday too. It's always hard to know. But like she was like talking about how just some of the crazy shit he did like to her. And eventually it was settled out of court. Like she ended up getting a multi-million-dollar settlement out of it. But he avoided having to take on, the guilty conviction, all that shit. But, being accused of being a rapist, you're in a lot of people's eyes, that's what you are. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, of course.
But her story, like just watching her, I mean, it sounded pretty fucked up. And it's just like, and now years later, like however many 30 years later, and hearing all the stories like that we have heard along the way, like there's been so much more. And it's like, okay, like is he like, and he's still sitting there kind of maintaining his innocence, and that's what I mean. It's just like, I mean, maybe he is, I don't fucking know, but it's just he's just very sleazy, but he's so entertaining. It's weird.
Right.
Such a weird kind of. I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid. Thought it was awesome.
Dude, I lost my dexterity. Now I can't equip my legendary boots. How do I do this shit now? I guess I can maybe do points.
Yeah. I've had that happen before. Hey, Zariah's lurking. Hell yeah. Zariah.
Okay, I think I can now use this because I have life regeneration. Let's go.
For the silver lining stay. Oh, yeah, so... Zariah. That's so sweet. Anarchy, give me $1,000, then I'll buy something from your company. Zariah.
Honestly, it might
Zariah's
come
willing to help.
down. It might come down to that. I'm trying to figure out how we can do this actually.
Oh, what up, Hate Yo Face? Good morning. I don't know if you're still there, but I missed your message. So sorry, bro. Okay, I'm gonna drop out of this game because I'm gonna go eat. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna get lunch.
You guys are so sexy. Don't forget it.
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy your lunch, Anarchy. You gonna go out for lunch?
Yeah, yeah. No. I'm just gonna eat something here.
Oh, okay. Sweet. I'll see you guys in a few.
Don't die, Willis.
Yep.